Alright. Let's continue. What was that? Nothing not interesting. Get out of here. It's my phone had anyway. 89%? That's okay. As he grabbed the lever, his face taut with determination, he turned over his shoulder to look at Junpei and his companions.
Be careful.
Kerchunk! As they pulled the lever, the door swung open, the mouth of a great hungry beast.
So horrible.
Beyond the door, Junpei knew lay the sad remains of the ninth man. Did not surprise him that Ace, Clover, and Seven hesitated. The body was not a pleasant thing.
What are you doing? We need to hurry.
Snake had no such problems as his blindness made him immune to the horror. Stepped through the door, his feet making a wet splack in the pool of blood.
Snake, your shoes.
It's fine. Hurry! Or are you planning on dying with everyone else? I assume you haven't forgotten the door only remains open for 9 seconds, have you?
You're not 12.
Sorry, Snake.
Let's go!
3 remaining steeled themselves and stepped through the door. Door 5 swung shut, closing with the heavy finality of the metal upon metal. Junpei and his companions scrambled to the door.
Hey! How is it over there? Did you find anything? Please say something, will you?
Something's beeping.
It's just like before.
Probably the sound of the detonator on the bracelet.
Do you think they're okay?
June's face showed her concern more plainly than her words ever could. Almost as though in response to her question, a voice rang out from the other side of the door. It was Seven.
That's gotta be that dead thing. Come on, get over here. We gotta authenticate.
The beeping stopped.
Sighs of relief were audible even through the heavy door.
Looks like it stopped.
Junpei and his companions leaned away from the door and breathed a collective sigh of relief of their own.
Guys! Are you doing alright over there?
They heard Seven's voice, but it wouldn't hurt to be sure.
We're fine.
Despite their recent danger, Clover's voice was bubbly as ever.
Hey, I'm gonna tell you about this whole dead thing, okay? The dead is just like the red, but the color's different. You know how the red was red?
No, I didn't put 2 and 2 together.
The dead is blue. Other than that, it's just like the red. Authenticating is the same too.
Awesome! Thanks. That helps a lot.
Well, we should probably move on now. You be careful out there.
Roger that.
Junpei and the others left door 5 and headed towards door 4.
Now it's our turn. I'll go first.
They're in front of the red and placed each of their hands upon it. Four astros appear on the screen. Junpei grabbed the lever and turned around.
We ready?
Yeah.
Sure.
Let's go.
None of them looked particularly optimistic, but their faces were set. Junpei nodded to them and they turned back towards the red.
Alright. Let's go.
With strength and determination, he pulled the lever. Ding-a-ding.
Run!
4 of them leapt through the door together. The moment that had passed through it, each heard a cold electronic sound coming from their left wrist.
Oh, damn.
In the center of each bracelet, a red skull appeared and
It's
began to
counting
flash.
down.
The ninja's countdown had begun. One moment that each of them spent staring at their wrist. The numbered door behind them closed, the sound of metal on metal reverberating down the hallway.
We can't go back!
We need to hurry and find the device.
Hey! Where the hell is the dead?
How would I know?
Don't give me that crap! Start looking!
I already am.
They began to run, their eyes looking frantically for the device that was their key to the salvation. The hallway that found themselves running down was a long one, easily 300 feet in length. On the right side of it stood a series of wooden doors, nearly identical, all nearly identical. If they had taken time to think, they would likely have discerned that the doors led to the
Don't
cabins.
tell me the dead is in one of those rooms.
Oh no! How many rooms do you think there are?
Junpei was too frightened to count properly, but at his best guess there were 7 or 8 of them.
Fuck! We don't have time to count.
Junpei ran to the nearest
Just
door
need to open them all.
and grabbed the knob and shook it hard.
It won't open.
It didn't feel locked, more like something had hammered an iron plate over the other side of the door. Junpei turned around to find another and saw his companions had already run the doors of their own. They did not seem to be having any more success than he had. Their own words confirmed his fears.
This one's no good.
Same here. It's not moving.
June was the last to speak up. As Junpei looked in their direction, his eye caught something that he had noticed before. A small red blinking
There
light.
it is, at the end of the hallway. Run!
Even as he yelled, he ran. He grabbed Santa Lotus and June and pulled them towards the light. Then they called out to them as he ran.
Hey, how many more seconds do we have?
How would I know? Our time limit is 81 seconds.
I know that, goddammit! I'm asking you how many seconds we have left!
All of the Junpei figured nearly a minute had already passed and the door had closed behind them. If that were true. Urgently foremost in all of the minds, they arrived at the end of the hallway. They was set on the left wall, blinking almost tauntingly at him.
Hurry! It's the dead! Get up!
Junpei grabbed hold of the machine, his hands slick with sweat and shaking. Slammed his hand against the
Come
scanner
on,
panel.
everyone!
Other 3 quickly followed suit. With a grunt, Santa yanked the lever downward. Alright. One more, okay.
Looks like it stopped.
Pant, 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 phew. His hands beginning to steady, Junpei wiped away some of the sweat that had beaded on his forehead. As they caught their breath, the 4 companions began to look around.
There's another door at the end of the hallway.
You could see the heavy-looking set of double doors set into the walls of the hallway on either side of the large door with 2
Let's
smaller
try
ones.
This one first. And of course it won't open.
How many times had they come across similar doors with similar results, he wondered. Perhaps he corrected himself, more of a lack of results. Whatever the reason, the door remained firm and unyielding, and refused to allow Junpei or anyone else passage.
A keyhole.
Of the keyhole was a small symbol engraved in
What's
the brass.
this mark? Mail?
He wasn't quite sure what to make of it and stared at it for a moment of confusion. It was June that corrected him.
No, not exactly. That's probably the symbol of Mars. Well, technically, they are the same symbol. But I saw a number of similar symbols near the main stairway. The symbols of the solar system.
Oh, that's right. The sun, Saturn, and Earth.
Saturn'd be kind of thick with it though, right?
At least that's what I'm assuming.
So this isn't the man symbol. It's a symbol for Mars?
I think so, yes.
I see. Wait, where's Santa?
While Junpei and June talked, Santa had disappeared. And turned to find him some distance down the hallway he had gone to check the other doors. Eventually he reached the last of them and jogged back. Took him only a moment to catch his breath again.
Yeah, so, I looked the place over. Here's the deal. None of the other doors open.
Then that must mean...
We only have 2 more doors.
Lotus examined the doors on either side of the larger double door. Each one had a metal plate attached to it.
maybe it's the room number.
B92 and B93?
The door on the left has a B92. And the one on the right says B93. Alright, let's open them. I'll open B92.
Okay, I'll get B93 then.
Junpei put his hand on the doorknob, and Santa moved to the other door. They made it through the numbered door alive. Nothing more to be afraid of. Junpei and Santa looked at each other and nodded.
1, 2, 3!
In unison, they pushed against their respective doors. Search out a pool. Promptly found themselves in a new room. June followed Junpei as he threw his open his door. They turned around and saw that the door on the other side was open as well. Through the door was another person, his mouth agape. It was Santa.
It opened.
Yeah, it did.
Junpei and Santa looked at each other.
I didn't expect that.
It was so easy.
Lotus's calm voice broke in their
Maybe
thoughts.
this is all part of Zero's plan. I can't say I enjoy being treated like someone's puppet.
She headed for room 93. Lotus
Well,
continued.
now we have these 2 rooms. I'm sure there's something in there that will help us get out of here. Let's find it. Santa and I will search this room. You 2 take the other one.
Alright.
Okay.
Seek a way out. Jumpy, where are you going? Thinking of going over to Lotus's room. Do you think maybe you could look around here a little bit more? Before you go? A lot for me to do here all by myself. I just look at stuff. The vase looks expensive. Wonder how much we could get for it. You gonna steal it? This is kind of a weird looking picture. Do you think it's an abstract painting or something? It's kind of like a demon with an elephant-like nose. Let me see it. Get out of the way, June. Sucking on a human being's brain. Where the heck did that come from? What's your brain made out of? Can't say I'd mind finding out a little more about what goes on in there. Right, it's like a stinking dragon with a huge scimitar. Stepping on me. Let's not go that way. I wouldn't expect the couch. Ah. Jumpy, what are you doing? We don't have the time to be relaxing on the sofa. Display case? Nothing in it. How sad. Looks like the drawers are empty too. Matches. Box of matches. There are matches inside, obviously. Jumpy looked down blankly at what he was holding.
Oh
Then
yeah,
up at
how's
June.
your fever? You feeling better now?
Yes, I'm fine.
June certainly looked fine. I mean, I thought it was the side of the body, then you said fever. I was like, what did I miss?
Let me see your forehead.
Junpei held his hand on her forehead for a few seconds.
Guess it really has gone down.
Are you worried about me?
Yeah.
You are another member of this ship. June Blossom giggled.
By the way, Jumpy?
Hmm?
How did you end up here?
What do you mean? I told you earlier, didn't I?
There was a man with a gas mask when you got home at night. You inhaled some white smoke and passed out. When you woke up, you were on D-Deck.
Damn straight.
But is that really the truth?
What?
Jumpy, are you hiding something from me?
No, why would I?
Well, if you think about it, this is awfully suspicious. I mean, why would 2 childhood friends bump into each other in a place like this?
Hey, I could ask you the same thing. Are you hiding something?
What would I hide?
Well, I don't know. Anything. I mean, you're hiding it. How would I know?
You mean like the number of men I've dated?
Why did you resort to that? Junpei's heart stumbled over
Do you
itself.
want to know?
I don't care. I had to admit he was a little curious.
No.
Why? She smiled at
Only
him.
18. Times 0. Yeah, I guess I just haven't met Mr. Right yet.
June looked a little embarrassed and scratched the back of her head in a desperate attempt to seem nonchalant.
Yeah, I see.
Junpei coughed quietly in much the same way.
Anyway, I'm not hiding anything. Just like you, Jumpy. When I woke up, I was on D-Deck.
Well, you do have a point. I mean, why did Zero pick us? We haven't seen each other since elementary school.
I wonder.
June nodded, and for a few moments she had the faraway look of someone in deep
Look
thought.
for what connects the victims. That will lead you to the culprit. Do you remember Seven saying something like that?
Yeah, I do. So?
It was the janitor.
Well, that's what I'm saying. I think this must all have something to do with a classmate of ours.
You got any ideas who it might be?
No, nothing.
Oh,
Well, if it had something to do with school, then it could be one of our teachers, or maybe the principal?
or the janitor, or the lunch lady.
Let's go, Jumpy.
No, I can barely remember any of them.
I can't remember any of my teachers, but I couldn't tell you more than like 3 teachers. I can maybe remember 3 teachers compared to a janitor. The rest of the teachers, sorry, couldn't pick them out on the street.
Yeah, I know.
Not gonna happen. Junpei went back to searching, feeling unpleasant and confused. Elementary school. Elementary school. Was there anything strange that happened in elementary school? As he searched the room, he continued to rack his brain. Dunk-gut, dunk-gut. What a weird looking bed. It's a light blue blanket with some designs on it. Someone's made the bed, or at least never unmade it. Only bed sheets under the blanket, nothing exciting. 2 pillows were next to each other. A double? Or it's like a single for it's like a crib. What's up? You're turning red. Oh man, is your fever back? Hey, are you alright? You need to lay down for a minute? I'm fine. I think it's still a little early for that. Huh? Seriously, are you really okay? I think that's what it said. You're a weirdo? It's a bottle with water in it. This is a bedroom. Probably have it here because your throat always feels dry when you wake up, you know? My throat's dry, but I think that's because I'm a little nervous right now. Well, we did run a lot, so we're kind of sweaty. Hey, Jumpy, do you want to take a shower together? Well, Biggles, just kidding. Too late to take it back. My brain's already working me out the picture. Throat was dry already, the shower isn't helping. Wooden cupboard. There are cups inside, surprising no one. This isn't a painting. Is it a map? It's like a map of the ship's interior. This is a great find. I think it'll be really useful. Let's take it with us. Not possible to use a map screen. Map screen. Map screen can be viewed during the story sections. While on the map screen, you can examine the map of the ship's floor plan, which you will require over the course of the story. Pressing left stick and A will allow you to use a bird's eye view of that room. Junpei took one last look at the map and then folded it into his pocket. June looked out as he closed it.
This ship is bigger than I thought.
Yeah, it's probably about 900 feet long.
Must be one of those fancy cruise ships.
Of course, it doesn't really look like a cruise ship. Everything in here is really retro. Huh. Even if it's just some sort of style choice, there's just too much.
Do you remember what Zero said? Do you think maybe this boat and the Titanic have something to do with each other?
Yep, same one. Definitely.
That's a good point. I doubt he would have mentioned it if there wasn't a reason.
Junpei took a moment to look around the room.
Do you think this boat is
Don't, I'm sorry.
Titanic?
A replica?
Yeah, you know, like a copy of the actual boat.
Who on earth would make something like that?
Fans. Crazy Titanic fans.
No way. Do you even know how much money that would take?
No idea. But all they've got to do is break even, you know?
It would be cheaper to make a replica than fish the stinking Titanic out of the ocean.
Break even?
I'm sorry.
Yeah, they could use it as a cruise ship. Climb aboard a piece of history, sail around the world in the resurrected Titanic. Hell, with marketing like that, they'd probably have more customers than they'd know what to do with.
Do you really think people would want to ride on a ship with such an ominous past?
Absolutely. Have you ever heard of a haunted
It's
house?
the site of the worst accident in history.
Is it?
Over 1,500 people died. I wouldn't be surprised if you'd get cursed just for going.
A curse, huh?
Jumpy, do you believe in that sort of thing? You know, curses and stuff?
Sorry, but I can't really say I believe in that kind of stuff.
That was not one of Junpei's many better qualities.
What about you? No, I guess that's kind of a dumb question.
Yes, I do believe in curses. In fact, I think it was a curse that sunk the Titanic.
What?
Can I go back to the other room?
A curse sank the Titanic. The curse of the Egyptian mummy.
Junpei couldn't understand how June had maintained a straight face to say that.
Supposedly, the Titanic carried the mummy of the priestess Amun-Ra, which was stolen from a pyramid. And they say that the mummy had a history.
Of what? Gambling?
Everyone involved with it died mysterious deaths. Come on, I'm sure you've heard of it before. Those who open the coffin will be forever cursed. Haven't you ever heard that one?
So you're saying the Titanic sunk because of that curse?
How would it be a coffin?
That's right.
June's eyes lit up with excitement, like a child with a new toy.
That's stupid. I don't buy it.
It's true.
How can you be so sure?
That mummy wasn't just a normal mummy. It was really mysterious, totally unbelievable.
What is so unbelievable about it?
Well, supposedly, she was really pretty.
Pretty?
Yes,
But she was a mummy.
that's right. She wasn't all shriveled up or rotten or anything. She almost looked alive.
It was a zombie?
Okay, I get it. Okay, it's that thing. I don't remember the name. Where your body turns into some kind of wax? Yeah? The fat in it turns into something kind of like candle wax, right?
Yes, saponification, but that's not what it was.
You'll say that, but you won't say sarcophagus?
Huh?
That's not it. She wasn't wax.
Then what was it?
They say that she was frozen.
What? Frozen?
What? Oh, favorite movie.
That's right. The whole body was frozen solid. You know how a human body is more than 60% water? Well, all of that water was frozen. The story says that from the time of its discovery all the way through to when it got put on the Titanic.
Hey guys, found the way out. How you doing?
Even
Talking about the
though it was
Titanic.
carried through the desert,
And his secret mummy in the
it never
hilt.
melted.
That's crazy.
I think so too, but maybe it's true and we just didn't know about it before.
I didn't know?
Yep. Maybe it's common sense to eat shaved ice in the desert because it lasts forever.
Huh? Nah, that seems too silly to be true.
Get me out of the room with
Maybe
her.
it isn't. It just appears that way because you didn't know it was true.
Well, yeah,
Jun and Junpei talked a little more and then went back to their investigation. Even as they did, his mind went back to what she had told him.
ice that doesn't melt, even in the desert? Does something like that really exist? No, even if it did, it wouldn't really be ice anymore, would it?
The more he thought about it, the more his head hurt. He'd eaten his ice cream too fast. It's not L3 to look at the... Do like this. Charlie goes with the dresser. Nothing particularly interesting about it. The key? Oh, the key's in there. Dresser key. You think it's the key to the dresser? No, I don't know what it could be. It's a dresser. Nothing on top. This is the mirror for the dresser. And now she's playing with her hair. Does she even realize she's doing that? Hey, we don't have time for that. Come on, it's not like there's anyone here you need to impress. Yes, there is. Who? Whoa, why are you so quiet all of a sudden? Forget it, Jumpy. It's a light. Thanks to it, we can see. Hit the pea jug with you. That's a light. Even if it's heavy, that's light. I wish to check underneath the bed frame. Now we don't have time to. Now we don't have to worry about falling off. I toss and turn when I sleep. Blessing again. What the heck is she thinking about? May I look underneath the. No. Okay. Get out of the room. It's a round wooden table. Nothing in the display case. What the heck? It's the bathroom? It's a shower? Little blue platform protruding from the shower wall next to the knobs. It's for putting soap on. I use the shower. I'm glad you used your shower once before in your life. It's a shower knob. Let's see if anything happens when we turn it. The water's coming out. Shower head, nothing special about it. That's the bathroom wall. Square tiles all over it. Check the toilet. Nothing there. Tank's empty too. Isn't even any water in it. Collection of full and partially depleted rolls of toilet paper. Someone was well prepared. Nothing too suspicious about it. I always like to say we're done here. Okay, let's go back. Whoops. Is there anything else for me to do? Do you think there might be something on the shower curtain? That's the curtain? That looks like just a wall to me. Maybe. You wanna try closing it? No, you can close it. Yeah, you're right, let's put it back. Try closing it? Now you can see the full expanse of the shower curtain is all his waterproof glory. There's nothing suspicious. It's a normal old shower curtain. Narrow shower. Setting in it with June. This is awkward. I'm gonna open the curtain. Can I stand outside and do it? No. Alright, June will be leaving. Where are you going? Never mind. Anything wrong with that? Well, no. Come back soon. Sure thing, I'll leave the rest to you. Sure, leave it to me. Off to the other room. Am I in the other room? It's more furnished. Square tile on this frame. Glued to there quite well. I don't think you can take it out. I'm kinda sus. Sorry, I'm back already. Can't just leave June there by herself. What, you think you're here at night or her protector or something? You're creeping me out. I want to take a look at the picture again. Whatever, man. I'm going. I get it, yes, yes. What are you mumbling about? Did you figure something out? Nothing? Don't worry about it. Weird black and white design. Room? I think there's a room on the right side of this picture. Yes. Okay, you can keep it. Sorry. Can I burn it? I don't think so. See you, June. Full vase. Empty though. Seems to be a room on the left side of the vase. Check this out. Pretty nice sofa. I know. Shame I can't take it back with me. Thieves, a lot of you. Round wooden table. This is very nice wood. So, big deal with something on top of it. Candle with a candlestick. Might come in handy. You want me to light it? Inside the bathroom? It's a candle, Junpei. It's on an iron candlestick. Pretty big candle. If we light it, it'll probably get really bright. This is a display case, check it out. These plates are and crabs look really expensive. Wanna take a look? It's locked, yeah, it looks that way. I have the key. Wrong key. Okay, we're gonna use it on the dresser. Hey Junpei, that room's pretty dark. Don't you have something that'll give us still some light? You really need me to do that? Doesn't look that dark to me, but if you say so. I wish to inspect it. There you go. On some light from the candle, maybe we can take a look around over there. It's so hot when I hold it. I want to put it down. Why don't you sit on top of the dresser? It's flat there, at least it won't fall over. Oh yeah, good idea. Hey, got pretty bright. Now we can look around a little. It worked. Plate. Strange design. Is this ceramic? Doesn't look like there's any puzzles in it. Like candle sitting on top of the dresser. That's the mirror for the dresser. Darn straight, nothing weird about it though. Chair for the dresser. No, I'll take your word for it. It was kind of dark. Picture of the old cruise ship. Is it the Titanic? The light? What'd you expect? Can't really tell if it's burned out or not, though. Doesn't matter anymore. Light from the candle should let it search the room. Pea jug? Water bottle full of water. I don't think we're gonna need this for anything. Hey, Junpei. It's a cupboard. There's a freaking cupboard in here. Are you alright? Don't give me that. Come on, a cupboard in the bedroom can only mean there's a safe in here. Really? Darn, there's nothing in here. Got me all worked out for nothing. Curtain. Got all these metal rings probably so you're gonna hang it from something, you know? Doesn't look like a normal curtain. The way it feels, I think it's probably waterproof. I think this is a shower curtain. Shower curtain, huh? I didn't need to look at you again. Is there a hole like a buggy through it or something? Oh, you're right. Maybe, I think maybe it was a peeping Tom. But let us would sure make it that pervert. Catch him, you won't hear a peep out of that jerk. I'll knock him into tomorrow. That's Tom much. Anything under the blanket? No, nothing suspicious here. Your pillows in a pile. Oh. Pile of pillows. That's supposed to be some kind of joke. Calm down. What are you talking about? Oh, what was that? Got dark all of a sudden. Maybe the candle got blown out. Should go see. Candle stay covered in melted wax at the top of the dresser. What's this? Top of the candlestick looks kind of weird. You're right. It's all bumpy. It's the key. Yes, it has opened. Put that crap open. Pull that crap open. Plate.
Hey, Junpei, you got a minute?
Then has shown up out of nowhere and given Junpei no small start.
Here, take this.
Pull something out of his
A
pocket, the
bookmark.
third piece. No. Looks like a bookmark. 4-leaf clover in it.
What is this for? Do you want me to read a book?
Yo.
I found it in between some of the cushions on the sofa. Pretty sure it ain't gonna be any help to us, but I figured we might as well hang on to it anyway.
Then why don't you hold on to it?
And then give him a weary smile.
You know what I hate most in the world? I got 4 things.
Paper.
Hope, faith, love, and luck.
Hope, faith, love, and luck?
Damn straight.
And you hate these things?
Yeah, you got a problem with that?
Not really, but
Let me try to figure out how best to phase what he
what does a
wanted to say.
bookmark have to do with any of that?
Bro, it has a clover on it. And then scratched the back of his ear and looked
Well,
awkward.
see, each leaf on the 4-leaf clover has a meaning to it, okay?
Does it?
And that meaning is pretty much those 4 words. It's like flower language. Well, I guess it's not a flower, is it? So, leaf language, I guess? Yeah, you could call them leaf words.
Leaf words.
Junpei looked at the bookmark.
Hope, faith, love, and luck. The meaning of the leaves on a four-leaf clover.
So, yeah, I want you to take it, okay? Just touching it gives me the creeps. Take the
You're
damn
a
thing,
freak.
alright?
Santa pretended to shiver with disgust and shoved the bookmark into Junpei's confused hands. What do you want to do? I'll take it. Sure, it's just a bookmark. After all, I should
Alright, sure. I'll take it.
shove the thing into his pocket and gave Santa a last confused look.
Oh, man, I feel a lot better now. That thing was a real pain, you know?
Do you really hate those 4 words that much?
Yeah, well, they can all betray you, you know? Hope, faith, love, even your destiny.
What had happened to Santa? Junpei wondered how would he become such a bitter person. For a moment, they looked at each other.
Well, that's not my only reason.
What?
That's not the only reason I hate the four-leaf clover. I just can't bring myself to like the number 4.
What, worried about the 4 horsemen?
Nah, come on, man. That's just silly.
Yeah, it's so true. I was thinking it's a joke.
Maybe back in the Dark Ages, that kind of crap scared people. But this is the 21st century, and I'm a 21st century guy.
22nd century, man.
I'm a little insulted.
Then why do you hate 4 so much?
'Cause it's a half-ass number. Not the best or the worst. That's why.
So
What?
true.
9 is a way better number. So what if it's last place, right? At least it's not some lame-ass middle number.
What are you...
Santa's explanation made no sense. Junpei was even more confused than before.
Play?
play? You mean like the stock market?
Nah, that's not what I mean. Why the hell would you think that? I mean, yeah, I do stocks too, but
Aren't you 17? The last statement, more or less thrown away by Santa, caught Junpei very much by surprise.
You? A stockbroker?
yeah, got a problem with that?
No, you don't look like the type.
I'm gonna hydrate. What Junpei didn't say, of course, was that he didn't think Santa looked smart enough to be a stockbroker.
Man, that stuff's just like gambling, you know? All you gotta do is bet on the winning horse.
Like what? Let's see, it's probably like 2008. What do you? Oh no.
Nothing that hard about it.
You sure sound pretty confident.
I don't know when this game came out, man.
So, are you betting on winning horses?
Course I am. You remember a couple years back when the stock for Cradle Pharmaceuticals shot through the roof? Stacked a few bills over that, if I do say so myself.
How old are you?
Huh.
Was all Junpei could think of. You never even heard of Cradle Pharmaceuticals? Fortunately, he was saved quickly from further embarrassment.
Hey, how long are you gonna stand around wasting time? Stop screwing around.
A voice screaming at them from the other room was unmistakably Lotus's. Junpei and Santa looked at each other.
The lady has spoken.
Santa sighed.
We better get back to work before we really piss her off. I don't want her beating me up.
And with that, Santa walked off slowly.
Hey, wait! We weren't done!
It started after Santa intended to catch him, but Lotus appeared from the next room, blocking his path. Her posture suggested she was not about to let him pass. Nothing for it, he had lost.
Okay, I'll get back to work. Damn it.
Her glare suggested any other choice would not have ended pleasantly for him. Junpei mumbled to himself under his breath and went back to his search. I'm going this way anyway. This is the bathroom wall. The whole wall is covered in these square tiles. A little shelf for putting soap on. Shower knob. Try turning it on, but no water comes out. Whoa, look. Junpei. There's a mushroom going out of the wall. It's a shower head. Curtain running along the ceiling. Put that shower curtain on those hooks. Try spreading the curtains. Well, that's a pretty obvious people. Somebody's really dedicated. Well, the hope is that this big. You gotta wonder if what do they call it? Say maybe the one getting spot home was into that crap. Maybe they were into those home invasion fantasies. Home invasion, interesting to see. You two are real idiots. You know that? Nope, not done. Anything in the toilet? It's none. Tank's empty too. Toilet paper. 2 rolls, I guess. Spreading the curtains. Hole in the curtain. Look at it from a ways back. You can see a single tile. Alright, from here you can see what the tile is. 5th from the top and 3rd from the right. What are you talking about? Okay, you want me to take the tile out? Is that what you want me to do? But in the other room? Let's have a close look, shall we? Nothing strange here. That means... I wish to turn around. I wish to leave. Junpei, you miss her so much, you don't have to keep coming back here. No, that's not what this is. I'm just being like a bridge between the 2 rooms. You keep telling that yourself. You keep telling yourself that. Get out of here and go help June. Here it is. Yes, this one's loose. I think I can get it under my nails, and yes. The 4th plate. Good job finding it. So one side has a design like the rest of the bathroom tiles. Other side is a black and white design. I've seen that pattern somewhere before. Alright, June, keep it on. I'll be leaving you. I forgot your actual name. Tile in the frame and gets invisible tiles in the empty spaces. I'm gonna give it a shot. I want you to go up here, please. I want you to come down here. Yes, I did it. There, picture complete. And there goes the frame. What's this? What do you mean, what's this? Pretty obvious, isn't it? It's a hole in the wall. Didn't save or something, you know? Anyway, let's take a look. Something inside. It's the key. The Mars key. Junpei messed around a bit with the key he had and looked blankly at the picture that slid down.
What's the deal with this picture anyway?
Senta had only been mumbling to himself, but it drew Lotus's attention. Looked at the picture and paused.
I think I've seen this picture before.
Where?
In a book. There's a British biochemist named Sheldrake. He has a rather interesting theory. I saw this picture in his book.
What's this interesting theory?
Morphogenetic fields, which relies on the theory of morphic resonance.
Man, I can't deal with this. Just listening to you talk about it is giving me a headache.
Harry Potter, your library is waiting? Sorry. Senta puts his hands on his head as though he were in great pain. Was this merely an eyebrow in his direction and continued?
It's not a difficult concept to grasp. In essence, he states that the shape of living organisms and their behavioral patterns are transmitted through a field not visible to the eye.
What part of that isn't difficult, exactly?
Lotus did not look pleased.
Alright, how about this? theory of the telepathic mechanism.
Telepathy?
Yes, telepathy. Well, perhaps not exactly telepathy, but it's close enough for a simple approximation.
Santa suddenly burst into laughter.
Are you serious? Telepathy? Who do you think we are? Kids from the 70s? I can't believe someone would actually do serious research on something like that.
Yes, I agree.
Lotus's response was surprisingly curt. Junpei had expected at least some
I read the
conflict.
book, but I can hardly say I understood it. I'm in no position to defend or condemn anything it said. It was probably just someone latching onto a statistical outlier from some study and turning it into a ridiculous theory. There's no scientific merit to any of it, I'm sure. But even so, Anyway, I saw a picture like that one in his book.
Lotus indicated the picture that they'd all been looking at. For a moment, she walked up to the strange picture, examined it, and then spoke.
Hey, what do you think this picture looks like?
Santa answered first.
What do you mean? Isn't it just like abstract or something like that? It's just black and white scribbles. There's no meaning there. That's it.
What about you, Junpei? Does it look like anything to you?
It's like a dragon with a huge scimitar getting ready to step on me.
I guess it looks like...
What's a fun yard pub? But a dragon in a different language? Fun yard pub. The only result is this game. So I got a phone call. You know, I'll be back in just a minute.